Welcome back, everyone. 6:20 right now, and today Austin City Council, they're going to take the next steps towards creating a sobriety center for the city where police would take people that were picked up for public intoxication. And if approved, an Austin and Travis County working group would figure out a location, the governance structure of something like this, and of course, a funding plan for what they call the sobering center. The idea here is to give people a safe place to sober up that's not as expensive as a jail or emergency room. And joining me now is Dr. Chris Sabel, which you work at UMC Brackenridge, and we want to talk about something like this and maybe the benefits of having something like a sobriety center, just because it eases up beds. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure, and a number of other communities, even here in Texas, have developed this concept already, so we have some models to work off of. But basically, it is a safe place where folks can go and be supervised while they sober up when they don't have a sober ride to take them home or that sort of thing. There will be medical personnel there and security personnel there in order to ensure their safety and get them access to the emergency department if they have an emergency need. But right now, these folks are brought in often because there's nowhere else for them to go, and that of course affects our ability to provide care for other people.
I think that's the biggest thing is people hear, well, what if I need to go to the emergency room but I don't have a bed to be in because they're taken up by people who got drunk. So this would really free that up, right?
It would, and it's important for people to understand that this is not just a phenomenon of UMC Brackenridge, but in fact every emergency department in the community has issues with folks being brought in to sober up. And that takes up a bed, and sometimes these people require a lot of one-on-one attention if they're a little bit of a disturbance, and that takes nursing personnel or physician personnel away from the care of patients who have strokes, heart attacks, that sort of thing. So we really would prefer to get them to a less expensive environment where they can be just as safe and yet at the same time open up those resources so that we really can serve our mission for the community.
Yeah, and something like 14 hours, sometimes these people have to wait in these beds to become sober. That's a long time. If someone needs help, they need to get in right then and there, so that could make a difference.
And these are beds that typically I would turn over every 2 hours.
Right.
So one drunk patient could in fact block access for 7 other people.
So this could really make a very big difference, something we're going to be tracking as the Austin City Council makes that decision. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. All right.